Hello everyone. Today in this video I would like to talk about the design of my chat room. First, I would like to introduce the functions of my chat room. And this is, you can see this is my web-based chat room. Now I enter the chat room with a nickname called Tom. And Tom types, "Hello, I'm Tom. Where are other guys?" So when Tom posts a chat message, this text is displayed together with the user's name, Tom, and the current time. And now Tom exits the chat room. So this message is still stored on the server in the Redis database. So now another user Dave log in the chat room. Dave. As you can see, the messages are reloaded. Dave can still see the previous messages and the timestamp. Now Dave types, "Tom, I'm here." So you can see the screen is instantly updated. And these are what my chat room can do. Now let's move to the technology part. I used Node.js web framework Express to set up the HTML web page that serves out a form and a list of messages, just as you see before. The second is Socket.io. Sockets can provide a bi-directional communication channel between a client and a server. As for the database, I used Redis. Now I would like to introduce the code structure. I created two files. The first is index1.html. The second is app.js. So in app.js, there are mainly three parts. The first is the store message function. So this function can store the user's name, the messages, and the time. It stores them in the database, and it pushes this information in Redis database. And this is the null function. Null function returns the current time, and the last and the most important part is this part. So at the beginning, I initialize a new instance of Socket.io by passing the HTTP object. So in this part, the server listens on the connection event for the incoming client. So when the connection event is triggered, then it listens to the join event and the chat message event. When the join event is triggered, the server receives the new user's name, and then it emits the previous messages stored in the database. When the chat message event is triggered, the server receives the user's chat message and emits it to all of the other users. At last, it stores this piece of message in the Redis database using store message function. And in the HTML file, this part is to exposes IO global and then connect. When the connect event is triggered, the user is asked to type their nickname before entering into the chat room. The server gets it as the join event. In this part, when the user types in a message in the form, the server gets it as a chat message event. When the chat message event is triggered, new message will be appended to the previous messages.